What's up, guys? I'm Tyler.
I'm Dustin.
And I'm Trevor.
We're all part of Wyoming Anglers, and most of you have gotten to see us, well, not most of you, but a lot of you have gotten to see us in the last few weeks. Fishing has been outstanding. We apologize for having such a large gap in our reports, but we wanted to catch you up to speed. So we're going to start with Trevor and the mile.
Yes, so I haven't been up to the mile for probably about a week, but last time I was up there, we were finding fish on worms. Purple worms, red worms, purple squirmy worms, purple sparkle worms, red sparkle worms pretty much. And I was pretty much running about 6 feet from my strike indicator to my weights. I think I was fishing like an AB and a number 1, and then going back and forth from a AB to the number 1. And then I was fishing 2 little PMDs behind it, and then a little bit of trico patterns too. But really the worms were fishing the best. And they were sitting in a little bit faster water. They weren't sitting in quite that slow water right now. Mm-hmm. They're a little bit faster. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
yep. What about the Reef, Dustin? How's the Reef been?
The Reef has really been heating up a lot. The Reef has been fantastic. We see some subtle changes throughout the day in what patterns you want to be fishing. In the morning, what's been working for me and my clients has really been tricos. A lot of different trico patterns, things that imitate tricos, have been fantastic. So if you have basic trico patterns, RS2s, Mayhems, pulsating emergers, those have been all very, very productive flies. Like Trevor said with the mile, these fish are starting to move into slightly faster water. We're finding them in current. We've seen a reduction in the flows. The CFS is down from what it had been in June and July. And so start looking for those fish closer to that seam, closer in current. And with that, they're actually seeing a reduction in the depth. So I'm fishing actually about 5.5 feet to 6 feet from my indicator to my weights. And it really depends on what patterns I have on and what weights I'm using. So if I have patterns that don't have a lot of weight to them, I'm fishing 2 BBs. But if I have any patterns with bead heads, tungsten bead heads, anything like that, a single AB will suffice. And that's really where we're picking them up. As the afternoon comes though, like the mile, we're starting to pick up fish on worms, particularly purple, wine-colored, shorter patterns. Use thicker material with a little shorter body. Leeches have been working really well. Caddis patterns, those have all been really working very well in the afternoon. But again, nymphing on the Reef has been incredibly productive.
Yeah. And what we've been doing a lot of is fishing below Government Bridge. As the season goes, we go further down. And part of that's because there's less moss, part of that's because there's less pressure, a little rockier structures down lower. That opens up some really cool opportunities. Down low on the river, we actually have some amazing cut banks. And one of the things this river really doesn't get enough credit for is the hopper fishing. The hopper fishing has been
amazing.
Awesome.
Incredible. I think Trevor and I threw hoppers yesterday. Yeah. And I know I count eats, and we had 25 eats yesterday afternoon.
We probably had about 15 to 16 maybe, and we were right behind Tyler too, so.
Yeah, so the hopper fishing has been outstanding. Most of the fish are honestly in fast water. They're not sitting in the slow stuff that you usually think you're gonna hopper fish. They're gonna be in the 2 to 3 feet of water that's moving quick right along the banks. The shadows are definitely a place that they like to sit, but the hopper fishing has been outstanding. And Dustin's talking about the reduction in flows. We're down to 2,100. That's supposed to maintain through October. So that should mean that we're actually going to get some good hopper fishing all the way through September. Yeah. We're really, really excited about that. So basically what we're doing right now is we're
Fingers
going...
crossed.
Yeah, no kidding. We're going nymph rig about 11 o'clock. We throw on the hoppers and fish hoppers the rest of the way. And it's been a good combination.
Yeah, it's been really good.
It has.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to guide. On that topic, I want to just give you a little forecast for what's coming up, what we have to offer. So we're pretty booked up for August right now. If you're wanting to fish with us, you really have to look at that last week of August because all 3 of us are pretty much tapped out. September, we still have some pretty decent availability. September can be a really fun month, guys. There's a lot of good nymphing. There's a lot of blueing starting to come off. The tricos are still there, and the streamer bite starts to go. October and November are two of the most underrated months that we have. October, you're looking at the browns starting to move around. We're fishing through town on some chilly days, fishing dry flies. Trevor can attest to this. We would go downtown.
Oh man, it was awesome. The whole river lit up with dry fly eats. It was a special day then.
Yeah. So the blue wings are like a blanket hatch usually in October. And if you guys like to dry fly fish, which who doesn't?
Yeah. Who doesn't? Especially for the fish we have here.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't like to catch a 24-inch trout on a dry fly, probably shouldn't be a fly fisher.
Exactly.
But there's a lot to look forward to. And then November, we're going to try and spend a ton of time up on the mile. Right. You know, we get a brown spawn that's just out of this world. And if you want a true chance at a 25 to 30-inch brown, that's the time to go. Zip up your jackets and let's do it. So beyond that, guys, we hope and pray that you're having a good time, that you're staying safe with COVID. And we're always here to talk. If you need anything, if you need just a day off, anything like that, that's what we're here for. We want to give you some reprieve from all the stuff of the world, make you laugh a little, catch the biggest trout of your life, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks.
Thank you.
See ya.